Alright, what's up people? This is SiTHFuRioN, and right now we're going to be getting in episode 5 of season 5 of Vikings. I am so eager to see where this is going to go, because the way it ended last time, man, was so good. Very quick recap, because Bishop Heckman and Athelwulf, they basically rushed York, but the place was empty, completely deserted. Earlier on in the episode, Ivor was talking about how smart the Romans was. Now, me personally, I don't know historically if Romans had built like underground tunnels or like a sewer system or something. So I don't know. That's why I like my reaction was a little bit like, huh, what? Last week. But I'm guessing that there is some type of like sewer system, something underneath York, and that could be where the Vikings are hiding. They might come out outside of the city and then barricade it in, so King Athelwulf and Bishop Heckman and everyone are stuck on the inside, and they'll do to them what they was going to do to them by starving them out, basically. Or it could be just a straight up trap. They're going to just attack, and we could have another epic battle like we saw at the end of the other episode where Ivor had his big moment. So cool, man. Back in Kattegat, Lagertha has made some type of pact with Uber. Like, it's funny, like, one of you left a comment about how you get kind of a feeling that Lagertha and Uber might kind of hook up. And even though I know that's completely fucked up, because that's Lagertha and Ragnar's son, but I kind of agree, like, to a certain level. I think that could become something. I don't know, though. Like, I didn't really want to say anything, but you never know. You never know. I thought I might just put it out there because it could pop up at some point. If not, then okay. But as far as Astrid, she has said yes to King Finehair's proposal. She's now queen and could potentially be queen of all of Norway. Now, it could be one of two things. Like, one, she could still be completely loyal to Lagertha, and she's just playing King Finehair, and when Howard Finehair comes to attack Kattegat, she will turn on him, and that's where Lagertha will be victorious and everything. Or it could be simply just her own ambitions are floating to the surface. Like, she's kind of like disagreed with some of Lagertha's leadership choices in the past. I don't know. I think it's still very early to kind of like predict on how Astrid is going to behave. I don't know. It's still kind of 50-50 on that one. And also Floki. Floki, really quick. Floki has left Iceland, or Asgard, the land of the gods, and he's going to be heading home to try and get people to come back with him. I don't know if he's going to be going straight back to Kattegat. I mean, he could do. He could just head straight home, or he might just go to somewhere else in Norway or something. And then, of course, we have Bjorn, who... See, Bjorn's story is really interesting, but it's so new. Like every other character, anything else, I could sit here for hours talking about it. But because Bjorn's story is so new, with so many new characters, I'm still trying to figure out who's who. And with the way that my mind works, I'm trying to read the scenes and see if there's more there than what they're saying in the dialogue and stuff, you know. But definitely that woman who's meant to be a nun or something, I don't believe that for a second. I think she's maybe a princess, or she might be the daughter of the emperor or something. Something's going on there, because why would they like be so pissed off that she got kidnapped and shit, you know what I mean? So there's definitely something there. And the way that she was looking at Bjorn, and also the way that Halfdan was looking at her as well, you know. So there's something definitely going on, man. And also, like, okay, just very, very quick, I can't think of his name, but the Wanderer, the guy who is with Bjorn and is guiding him, the one who told him, like, oh, you shouldn't appear as raiders, you should appear as traders. He's the same guy who was at Rollo's side as Rollo went on his journey, and he was the one who set Ragnar on his path originally at the start. You know, all of our key main characters has had this Wanderer guy at their side, talking in their ear, kind of guiding them on their path. And I think it's very interesting that Halfdan like asked him, like, are you a god? I don't know. I just think it's very interesting that was kind of set up. I don't think it was just throwaway dialogue. I think it was kind of foreshadowing something, because it's so weird how all of our main characters, from Ragnar, Rollo, beyond, our three main have had this wanderer guy by their side every time they've gone out and did something that not just changed their life, but changed like the landscape of Viking culture to a certain degree. You know, like if Ragnar didn't go west, none of this would have ever happened. If Rollo didn't go to Paris, then he would never have become Duke and have kids and get married and everything. And now we're seeing Bjorn go off on his journey and see where he's gonna go. I don't know. I find it very interesting. I find it very, very interesting. Anyway, I've been rambling on for long enough. We're going to get into this. Episode 5. Let's do this, man. Wow.
We must call the faithful to the cathedral to celebrate High Mass and the delivery of York from the pagans!
There is a sewer system, isn't there? See, like, I weren't too sure, like I said, man. I didn't know if they had like a sewer system at that time period. They're going out. But maybe wait until they're asleep or something. Wow, okay. Just spring out and attack them. Badass, man. Just throwing everything, just... That was the blacksmith, right? Cool. My God. Oh my God. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Wow, took him down. Oof. Still going. Mexico's a little bit crazy, man.
He's in!
This is still crazy to see this in a Viking show, you know what I mean?
Heckman! Bishop Heckman! Surely he survived. He survived, surely he didn't die.
Like, oh shit. Wow. My God, this is so good. Wow. That is so menacing. To see Ivor come sliding in with his look on his face. Like, man, I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh Oh man, I love Ivo.
Du Björn Järnside, ja?
Yeah.
Fragt ver vit.
How can you speak our language?
That is easy. I have met Rus Vikings from the Kievan Empire many times.
Are you not the enemy of the Emperor?
Why should I seek such an enemy?
Oof. Can he be trusted? Oh man. This Floki. Has Floki gone back to Kattegat? Floki. And why does she look all upset and concerned?
I never thought I'd see you again.
It's strange for me, too. To be back here in this great hall. If I listen carefully, I can still hear the sound of Earl Haraldsson's voice. And Ragnar's voice. Always Ragnar's voice. So much has happened to me, Lagertha. So much. I don't know who I am.
You're Floki, the boat builder.
I am more than that. Ube!
The last time I saw you, you were sailing away in a small boat with no means of navigation. You're giving yourself to the gods.
Oh, and the gods provided.
In what way?
I was dead, and then I was alive. And then I came ashore, and I was in this special place.
Where was this place?
At the edge of everything. And yet at the very center of it all. There's no one else there.
No one.
No humans. Only the gods.
Wow.
Why did you come back here, Floki?
Because I felt that it was wrong to keep this amazing place to myself. I want to share it.
With whom?
With those who believe in the true gods. I only want those who are pure in spirit and heart. This place is only fit for true believers.
Like you?
Yes, like me.
But not like me. Or not like Ragnar. We're never pure like you are.
I can't say. All I know is that the gods have sent me here to find kindred spirits. Those who are willing to live pure lives among the gods.
You would take these warriors and shield maidens away from here to your special place?
Yes, if they were willing to come with me.
She's really gonna have like an issue with it?
In that case, I must warn you, my friend. This is my kingdom. I rule Kattegat, and I must protect it and look after it and its people. Especially now when we have every reason to expect another attack from the forces of King Harold. The last thing I need is for someone to take away my best warriors, my best hopes, our best hopes. You mustn't try to do it, Floki. I forbid you. Do you understand? Do you understand?
He never said yes. Man, if they really want people to start to dislike Lagertha, they're going down the right road, man. I don't get why you would say no to it. Well, I kind of get it, but still, it's like, why be such a bitch about it, though?
The Emir has sent you both a gift. This one is for you. And this one is for you. Enjoy.
That little look then. Yeah, I think she's had way too much screen time to just be nobody. You know, I think she might end up having like a real spot on the show. know, more than just a casual face. Well, or was that a dude?
How was your evening?
Very satisfactory. And yours?
She was not a she.
What?
You heard.
And, is that a problem for you?
I'm starving.
What? Okay. Okay. A gay Viking? Okay. Wow.
Blessed by the gods in every way. And the soil is good. Good farming soil just waiting for you to plant it.
The climate is good.
Wow, he's a Jarborg's son.
Can you imagine how perfect life will be? The perfect conditions for the growth of the crops and for the growth of the spirit.
Oh, I love Floki.
The Saxon army, or what remains of it, has abandoned their camp and left.
What?
If we want to, we can pursue them and destroy them.
I think we have more important things to do. We must look to Kattegat. What if Ube kills Lagatha or persuades her to crown him king? The loss of our home base would be a devastating blow. We must kill Ube and Lagatha. And you must be crowned king of Kattegat before Bjorn returns.
Wow, Fitzek. Really?
You are Ifa, son of Ragnar Lothbrok. And many there are who fear you.
But not you.
No. I fear no man. No matter how wicked.
People tell stories about other people, people they don't know, have never met. And yet they still curse them and tell lies about them. Isn't that true?
Yes. People told lies about our savior.
Well, perhaps they tell lies about me as well.
How would I know?
I will give you the chance to find out. You are coming on a journey with us.
Oh, wow, they're going to take him back. Are they really going to take him back? Okay. Wow. All right.
حسناً لنتوكل على الله.
Oh. Whoa. For a second there I thought, like, could they be eating his body?
Feast is to celebrate our trade agreement and our continuing cooperation. As you can see, these local spicy and exotic dishes have been especially prepared for you by my famous chefs. They will be insulted if you don't eat your fill.
They're eating him, aren't they? Oh no!
Paolo, emetelavamente sarcasto.
It is, right? Like, she's trying to hide it in her face.
What is he saying? He's saying that we've all just eaten Commander Euphemius.
You see, I discovered that Euphemius was trying to double-cross me and return to the Emperor's favor. Now that was unacceptable.
Wow. Setting a real example.
I think we should return to the boats. We're in the greatest danger.
As Zidlatala?
No. Cassia.
That's some savage shit though, man. You want to like put a point across, like don't betray me.
Here are the chosen ones.
I still can't believe he's there, you know, Jalborg's son. I wonder what Tori's gonna say when she finds out.
You four will be responsible for preparing all the families for the voyage. But do it carefully and with utter secrecy. Tell no one else. I must disappear from Kattegat.
Could he be the snitch? See, I've got this bad feeling that Jalborg's son is gonna go back and tell his mum, and then Torvi will go and tell Lagertha, and don't know. I can just see that kind of really going shitty. Reedy. Is she gonna step in and like stop it? Oh wow, the sandstorm coming in.
Bjorn, there's a storm coming. A storm? If we can stay alive a few moments longer, maybe.
Buy some time, man.
Too late.
No. Ah, come on! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you really gonna end like that? Are you really? I hate cliffhangers, man. This is one of the reasons why I stopped watching like TV shows once every week, because of stuff like this. You know what I mean? I would rather just sit and just binge watch at my own leisure. Oh man. Okay, straight off the bat, for those of you who don't know, because of the way I'm going to be editing this video, I'm watching the leaked version of this episode. It was leaked at the start of the week. It's got subtitles, but they're not in English, so whenever somebody was speaking some other language, there was no English subtitles. So I'm a bit lost on one or two parts. I'm just going to be open about that. So I'm going to wait until the episode is officially aired and go back and watch those scenes so I can know what's going on. But okay, Halfdan being gay, I guess to a certain degree it's kind of expected. You know what I mean? Well, not just Halfdan being gay, but I'm saying like just gay people in general. Like, of course they must have been around in that time period. I think it's pretty cool that Michael Hurst is being bold enough to actually do that. You know what I mean? I actually really respect that. I really do. I quite like that. And I like the fact that Bjorn was kind of cool with it as well. Like, okay. But it's not like he went funny with it. It's not like he had a problem with it. It's not like he became a bit weird around him. You know what I mean? It was, okay, whatever, you know? I like that. I really do like that. Michael Hurst, man, just fucking tremendous writer. Like, when they revealed that they was eating that one guy, she didn't look too happy about it. I think she's just lying to that one guy about her loyalty to him, because she was kidnapped from the Emperor, and I think she looks at Halfdan and Bjorn as maybe her only way of getting back to the Emperor. I think that's what's going on, right? Okay, we never saw anything of Astrid and King Finehair in this episode. What I'm kind of sad about, I mean, Astrid is starting to become quite pleasing to my eyes. I'm not gonna lie, she is a very attractive woman. Right, and as far as like to go back to Kattegat, like I did notice how Uber is wearing red, the same as Lagertha. I did notice that, but like I said, like it seems like the way that they are writing Lagertha is for you to dislike her. You know, from that moment that she killed Aslog, the way that she's just been written, her tone, her demeanor, isn't, like, to me, it doesn't really seem like the Lagertha that we've come to know and love, you know what I mean? She seems really different. And yeah, maybe because she's now a queen, she has to be up, if that makes any sense. But it's just, I don't know, the way that she's written, it's almost as if it's kind of like intentional, like you're meant to kind of dislike her a little bit, you know? Like, on one hand, I get where she's coming from about how, like, I need all the best warriors and fighters, like, you can't just come in and take them, and I get that. But at the same time, she's a farmer, like, she was a farmer, like, that was her heritage, you know what I mean? That's where she came from. And if you think about it, that was Ragnar's dream. Ragnar's dream was to venture out and build settlements and farm in other lands, and because he said that that's where the real gold is, that's where the real riches is, was the land. It's like that one time when he was talking to King Horik, and he was talking about like forget all the riches and the gold and everything. This is what we should be fighting for. And he grabbed some dirt with some grass on it and he sniffed it. Like, that was the real gold. You know what I mean? That was the real treasure, was land where you could grow crops and everything. Like, to have your own, like, brand new land where there's no other humans, like, I thought maybe Lagertha would be a little bit intrigued on that. You know, and I get from like a military kind of standpoint, she has to keep her forces strong. So why couldn't she have said, like, because like she said, well, you can't take my best fighters and shield maidens. That's fine. Not everyone in Kattegat are warriors and shield maidens. Surely. There must be some people who would be interested in going with Floki. You know what I mean? Like just normal villagers. People who go fishing, like, you know what I mean? There must be some people. Like I said, the way that Lagertha has been written lately, it's kind of like you're meant to kind of dislike her. You know, if it was Lagertha from season 2, season 3 Lagertha, I could very easily see her say, okay, but I need my warriors, I need my shield maidens, anyone else you can take. But I need my warriors for now because a battle's coming, either blah, 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 blah. Or maybe the reason why she never mentioned that because she knows how close Floki was to Ivor. Okay, let me revise. No, I think the Lagertha that we know and love would have had some type of like agreement with Floki. You know what I mean? For her to kind of say that she forbid it, like, no, it's not happening, do what you're told. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, are you really going to put your foot down? Really? Like I said, the way that she's been written lately, man. So now Ivor's heading back. But he was saying about King Finehair. Maybe they should build up some type of alliance with him. They might just go straight to where King Finehair is. Okay, I don't know if this was a spoiler or what. I just thought it would happen like over the course of all of like season 5. But I was watching an interview with Catherine Winnick, and she was talking about how the question kind of came up about Bishop Heckman and how much of like a impact that this character has had on the show or gonna have on the show. And she was talking about how she never said it direct, but she kind of referred to the fact that Lagertha and Bishop Heckman, they have some good scenes together. Like it was real, like really great working with him and stuff. So I did kind of have a feeling like he was going to be ended up going back to Kattegat or go back to Norway in some way, but I didn't really know how they were going to do it. Like I said, I thought that was going to be something that gets stretched out the whole entire season, because I think she was talking about season 6, because they're filming season 6 right now, right, in Ireland. So that's also how I know that I know she's not going to die this season. Everyone keeps thinking that Lagertha's going to die this season, but I don't think it's going to happen in season 5, because Catherine Winnick was talking about how because like the question like kind of came up about how Lagertha doesn't age in the show, and really she doesn't. Like, look how old Ragnar was at the end, and like Lagertha still looks like she's like late 20s, early 30s, still beautiful, stunning. Like she's meant to be like what, 50 something now. But like she referred to about how like next season like there will be visual changes. I guess she has some more makeup, like grey hair put on and stuff. But I'm not too sure if she's talking about season 6 or the second half of season 5. You know what I mean? It could be season 5B. I'm not too sure. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say it's spoilers, you know what I mean? But it's just stuff that I've kind of picked up on while watching interviews, and I've kind of put 2 and 2 together. I could be putting 2 and 2 together and coming up with 6. I don't know. But yeah, I love this show, man. I love this show. Anyway, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright? I've been SiTHFuRioN. I'll catch you in the next one, man.